Good morning to everybody. You are most welcome in the Which Destination. This video concerned about the sex slavery in Islam and what is difference between the Muslim woman and the Kafir woman, that is non-Muslims. When the Muhammad Sahib was alive and his companion were looting the Jewish tribes on the way of Silk Route, normally when Muhammad won the battles, he fought 39 battles except one, the Uhud battle. He won all 38 battles. And after battles, he made captives of the women as sex slave, londi or bandi in Arabic. And these sex slave can be used as prostitution, or this is why the Muhammad sold the women of the non-Muslims in the market of the Sham, that is Syria, and the capital of Damascus and Egypt also. What type of this Allah and Rasul who do not make equality between the Muslim woman and the Kafir woman. And same case, if this is the prime fact of the Islam, prime theory of Islam or doctrine of Islam, a free Muslim woman or man cannot be as slave. Means if he or she is born Muslim, she or he cannot be used as a slave, sex slave, londi and bandi, wherein the non-Muslim woman used as the prostitute and can be sold in the brothel of any country. This is the brutality and cruelty of Islam. Never respect to Kafir women, even their own women, as the women are your tilth and you can tilth as you want. This is that this type of doctrine so that the woman in Islam is only community use and throw. This is why the triple talaq is same certified that women are commodity in the Islam, and triple talaq is only for the purpose of the prostitution of the Muslim woman. Because if a man divorce triple talaq to the Muslim woman, certainly she has to go to another man if she wants to marry the same person who divorced her. This is why halala is the prostitution. There is no chance to remarry her with the previous husband without halala. And this is why the Maulvi and Mullahs are very, very against the abrogation of or abolition of halala, because halala is the sex pleasure, and the womanizer mullahs and Maulvi are very eager to do this halala prostitution. And in India also, these all vulgar Maulana and mullahs are favoring the halala due to their vested interests. And this is the same thing as you can certify all evils under cover of the religious cult. Though Islam is not a religion but is a political cult, it's it can curb all the rights of the Muslim woman and the Kafir woman and even the Kafirs, because Kafirs are just below the Khanzir, that is the pig, and the other beasts, and all Kafirs will go to hell. Even a Muslim, if he is a killer, murderist, rapist, he will certainly go to Jannat or heaven. But if you are kafir or non-Muslim, you will remain 1,000 years in hell or Zehannum. This is theory, ambiguous theory, which diversified the Muslim right and the Kafir's right. This is why this Islam has no social justice. Islam is against social justice. Even many of bad customs in also in Sanatan Vedic Dharam, but not certified in the books. Devdasi Pratha was imposed by the so-called Brahman by their vested interest to fulfill their lust. And this is why this Devdasi tradition now is abolished by the law of the Indian government. But in Islam, because in favor of man, Islam in favor of man and against the woman. This is why there is no clerics in Islam. As woman cannot be cleric in Islam. Woman cannot be mullah or maulana in Islam, because in Islam there is no right to the woman. However, the Muslim scholar assured that the women are very, very respectful in the Islam, but due to the illiteracy rate of women in women of the Muslim, they could not fight against these evils, the social evils. And you see, when a non-Muslim woman will be captive in war, he will be she will be used as slave woman, and she has no right. If she is married, then his marriage automatically breached as per Islamic theory, because Islam is only and only creates hates against the kafir. Kafir are very, 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 very bad evil in the view of Islam, and all Maulanas and Mullahs in Deoband and Bareli uh, teaching such type of evil to their students. That is the madrasa student. You know, the madrasa student are engaged. 99% of madrasa students are engaged. The terrorism, the killing of the kafirs, Hindus, Muslim, Christians, and other non-Muslims, and many scholar. You see, the people say when the Muslim will be educated, they will be very, very kind hearted. But this is totally wrong. All the terrorists, either they are engineers or they are doctors or they are management trainees, MBAs, and they are doing the same activity as an illiterate person can do. So this is not right to say that due to illiteracy Muslims are terrorists. Muslims are terrorists because Quran is the book of the terrorism, and this terrorism is influencing the blood of the Muslims, whether they taught in the schools or engineers or taught by madrasas. And this is why the all terrorist activities are being run by these Muslim scholars due to their vested interest, and the theology of Islam, the totalitarian means spread the Islam all over the world, and there will be no kafir on this earth. And this is why they are doing in the same direction to killing the kafirs. But now, because the population of kafir is four times than the Muslims, this is why the Muslim cannot do this. But in their heart, this notion is flowing in their blood, in their mind, in, in their generation to generation going. And this is now, you can say, the genetic material of terrorism in Islam by the Quran and Hadith. Muhammad Muhammad's Prophet Muhammad Sahib did the same job as extortion, as rape. He raped Safia, a woman of 18 years old, after killing her husband and her father, who was converted into Islam forcibly by the Muhammad Sahib. And Muhammad Sahib remained in 3 days in between Khyber and Medina and raped her Safia in the tent. And and the same story with Rehana. When the Rasul is doing the same job, the Muslim, the follower of Islam, will do the same, because their ideal is Prophet Muhammad Sahib, and Muhammad Sahib under Allah is very, very cruel to the Kaffirs. And what type of this Allah, who divided the whole earth into two parts, that is Kafir, that is Muslims or non-Muslims. This is not the job of the Almighty to divide the whole humanity into parts. Certainly, this is Allah is not Almighty, but it is born in the mind of Prophet Muhammad Sahib, because Allah came very late. In 610, Allah came on this earth by the mind of Muhammad Sahib, not by the mind of Gabriel, the angel, as described in Quran. So this is very, very short video. I will try to I will try to make the long videos, but this is my second videos, so there is not so much fluency speaking in English. I will next try to to make my video very long. Thank you.